Hello. Hello, people. My name is TZNYU on YouTube. My real name is Art Parker. If you're a fan of my cage fighting or and really, I try to be funny and try to keep things light, but I'm talking about something kind of serious, and it's religion. And my religion, or the one I most identify with, it's called heathenry or asatru, and there's a lot of misconceptions. They also called paganism. It is a type of paganism, but it's not paganism. Um, Pretty much, and this is a very pre-K level on what to do here. It's well, let me first start off first because I'm in Western Oklahoma. When I first found out about asatru or heathenry, it was I was a junior in high school, and out here, unless you want to be a Christian, there's no religion out here. The closest Jewish temple is 80 miles away. The closest Muslim mosque is 100 miles away from where I am right now, and if that tells me anything. So really, and the reason I'm saying this is because when I first got into it, I had no idea what to look up. All I knew was there's a dude named the Vikings, and they worshiped this guy named Odin, and he had a son named Thor, and there was this badass, not badass, but bad dude named Loki. That was it. And I'll post as and why I got into it later, but that's a different video where I sound kind of crazy. Um, Really, the keywords you want to look for when you go to Google is called the Havamal, which I'll put in the description. How to spell that and what links on where to find it and stuff and things like that. And pretty much it's the closest thing to a Bible myth as heathenry has. And really, it's not even the full thing. That's even a bad description of what it is. And it's a sort of just it gives you a big description of what it is to be a heathen. And there's other stories. You get a lot of the stories from these things called the Edda, prose Edda, poetic Edda. Same thing, different translation. Um, that'll be the first take comment right there. Anyway, you know, those are the first two things you look up. And there's a lot of reading, but it's cool reading. And like I said, when I said a lot of reading, this religion has a lot of reading. It's the, it's a religion with homework. I'm sorry, and I say that because it's not like the Bible where you read it and you're like, okay, got it, never have to read this again. Got it. Guy died on the cross. He loves me. I can fuck up all I want. And I'm not saying anything bad about Christianity. It's a beautiful religion. It's not for me. Also true or heathenry is one of those things you're gonna have to keep going back to Holocaust, keep going back together. Because every time someone says something, you're like, really? I didn't get that. Okay, I'm gonna go back and check. I guess, yeah, I see where you can get that. Another big thing to learn, or you need to accept, is that heathens, as a people, are not really assholes, but we're really opinionated, and we're gonna tell you what we think. And you know, uh, I'm sorry. We're just educated people, not educated, opinionated. Um, Next thing you have to get is this is a religion of respect. At least it is for me. It's one of those where you have to. It's all about respecting your family, respecting your ancestors, respecting your community, and your community could be as big as you want it or as small as you want it, really. Um, and then you'll get into things like luck and worth and things like that. And you'll, like I said, sorry, I burped. Get in the Hava Mall, get in Edda's. He'll explain better than my ability as can. Listen, the key gods to look up really. Um, Odin, who's the Allfather, who's the king of the Aesir, and the Aesir is kind of like Mount Olympus, if you're in the Greek stuff. Then there's Thor, his son, which is the protector of Midgard. Midgard is Earth. Then there's Loki, Thor's brother, kind of, who's the trickster. He's not the devil, like I thought he was, but he's just a trickster. Then there's Freya, and a bunch of others. There's one called Tyr, who I really like, who I talk to sometimes. And that's kind of all the ones what got me started. After that, I'm sure if you're watching this, you're much smarter than I am, and you can take it and you can call me later and be like, hey, you were wrong about this, or comment. And please do. Please tell me everything I'm saying is wrong after you find out, because I am a student. I'm trying to learn. I'm not claiming to be smart at all. I just figured I'd try to help other beginners in algebra or even everything else. The other things you want to know about is the symbols, the Yilmud or Thor's hammer, which I seem to misplace one. Actually, they're hard to get after. Is the kind of the most evident symbol of our religion. It's we've all seen it. Not the one from the goddamn comic books. It's not a brick on a stick. Google Thor's hammer, and the one that looks like a funny word that could kind of be Mjolnir, and I'll put in the description below how to spell that. That's it. And it's sort of the cross or the crucifix of our religion. The next one would be this one. Man, it's using a mirror image on me, messing me up. But there we go. God dang it. There it is. Oh, son of a bitch. Right there. It's called a Volkmar. And it's symbol of something called the Enya. It's Odin's chosen. Is pretty much what it means. And it's the symbol of the Valhalla, which you'll read about that in the Havamon edit and all that. And the biggest thing to remember about this religion, and the biggest thing to kind of accept, is you're not going to drink you're not going to just sit around, drink beer, and carry an axe and grow a beard and let everything else. Not a party. It's a lot of work to be a heathen. It is. I mean, especially if you're somewhere where I am, the closest thing I can have to a church is about 200 miles away. It's a lot of work, a lot of homework. But if you're called to it, if you're truly called, it's worth it. Absolutely. I hope I was some help. I kind of think I made it easy myself. Comment, hate comment if you want. But if I did anything wrong, if you're more experienced than me, please tell me. And video response, whatever. Thank you very much.